Today on the show, we have Aladdin Khazravan, co-founder of Dealer Cards, and Eric Khazravan, who is the chief dot collector.
Yes.
This is Amplify, a retail automotive podcast brought to you by Reuters Events and ASOTU. It's time to make the most innovative voices in retail automotive louder.
We could tell by the energy of this one that you were both ready to go, and your brothers. So
We're
for
gonna
real,
have a
for
bit
real,
of,
for
we're just
real,
gonna let
for
them
real.
banter over here for a minute,
or fight or argue. People always ask
Very good.
Kyle and I if we're brothers and we're not. So like the real brothers thing.
All right, so Paul, you don't know this yet, but they've got a really, really unique family story as to how they came into the automotive industry.
Ooh.
And so I'm going to challenge, I don't care who does it, one of you got to raise your hand, but you got to do it in like 90 seconds or less. You got to give us the how you got in the auto industry family background. Ready? Go.
No problem, man. Yeah, we came from humble beginnings, poor family, and we're just natural at hustling, and there's no choice. At 16, 17 years old, started getting in the automotive space. We followed Big Brother's dreams and his steps, and we want to say overnight success. I mean, it took 10 years, but we found overnight success. We're really good at talking to people and making it make sense. And we found our first store as a broken Hyundai store. We bought it back in 2004. And in a short 4-year window, we grew that to 7 rooftops, doing with 500 employees. And it was nice. It's real nice. We grew real fast.
Wow.
Yeah,
what did you miss, Eric?
It was a great adventure. What we brought was world-class marketing to it, and just being innovative in the space. And like he said, we went from one store to building a $75 million company at our peak. So it was fun. We had a good time doing it, and I think that's what's most important.
You said we brought world-class marketing to it. What's like?
I need to
give
know.
us one or two elements of what made world-class marketing world-class.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Slash your show.
Yeah, I launched an infomercial that was a lot of fun. So it was just free-flowing, not scripted, and so I brought an infomercial and I was on TV every single day, and we had a good
Wait, you
time
were on
with
TV
it.
every day?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much
Local TV, local TV. We would
and-
dress up our staff in costumes and outfits, pull every car in the line, and then he would be the MC, the host, and then they'd make deals right on camera with the driver.
What market was this?
This is in Florida, Northeast Florida,
Okay.
and then the Atlanta metropolitan area. But we had a good time with it. We'd bring, local celebrities. I had Flavor Flav on the show
Come
one
on.
time.
No way.
Yeah.
That's okay. I get world-class marketing now. You don't have to explain it. I know, like, all the drip down
Marketing,
from that was crazy.
entertainment,
It was like a mashup
brand
of marketing,
building.
all of that, right? It wasn't just like finding the right audience strategy for Facebook ads, which Facebook didn't exist back then, barely. At least not
Can you
the ads
imagine if it
network.
did?
Oh,
it
it'd
was
be
like
really
prime
cool.
for like social media.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
You were ahead
man,
of your
y'all would've
time.
been
Ahead of
we
our
would
time, for
air the
sure.
shows, and we'd get 100, 150 phone calls in like 2 hours. Like,
That is
I want that. I want
Yeah.
that. I want to meet that guy.
That's unbelievable. All right, fast forward, and you've continued to do innovative marketing stuff, and now you all have partnered and founded to create this thing called Dealer Cards, which I'm gonna give you your new tagline. If it's not anything, I don't know your tagline
Here
yet.
we go.
But it's like bringing back what used to be cool or something like that.
Oh,
right?
I like that.
It
I like
used to
that.
be cool to write people
It was.
cards, but we don't write people cards anymore. Where did this idea come up from?
Yeah, my business partner, he's best friends for 15 years, sold him cars for 15 years, and during COVID, his wife got an itch to go look at a gray Highlander. He's like, hey, let's go look at this car. So they end up going and taking a look, right? And then he calls me like the
bought a
next
gray
day. He's like,
Highlander.
dude, my wife went and bought a car somewhere else. It's like bugging out. And it was great because it like really made me start looking at like, wow, how are we showing up in people's lives to the fact that, like, this is my best friend's wife. I mean, she sees me looking up cars on Manheim and finding and ordering cars and shipping it to his house. Like, she just went and bought a car somewhere else. So we started looking at it and we're like, you know what? We got to fix this problem. And it's not just our problem. Every dealer in this country has this problem, bro. The entire automotive space is a hero to zero mentality, and you know what I mean. The car hits the curb, and we're on to the next sale, bro. We don't think about these people anymore, and that's sad. And we want to change that in this space. So, Dealer Cards is a hands-free automated system that doesn't have to rely on the salespeople to tell people that they're important. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? It's like it's your birthday. Happy birthday. You know?
It's your birthday.
There you go. Yeah, bringing the content guy back. He's
Yeah,
in, right?
Like, I got an outfit for that, right?
Yeah. I think that's most important, right? So it doesn't matter whether you're buying a car or staying in a nice hotel or going to a restaurant. It's just that experience that you bring to people. And then who doesn't like to be remembered? Who doesn't like to be appreciated? It's really geared all around appreciation marketing and just letting people know that you care, right? And then being there and present and just branding yourself and you know, it's easy. I say it's easy to earn someone's business one time, but you know, create it. We don't like to create clients or customers. We like to create raving fans, so they tell everyone they know about you. So
I
they
feel
can
like
continue
you've read
business.
a book or two that I've read.
Yeah, I think so. I've never heard the term appreciation marketing before.
Yeah, it's coined. It's actually my business partner's book. It's a great book. It's a national best-selling book.
I believe it.
Yeah,
with a
we got to
title
get
like
you guys
that.
a copy. It's hilarious, bro. And it's, you know, you'll read it and you'll laugh your off.
Hold
Let me
on,
tell
we'll
you.
get the beep out.
Yeah, you'll laugh your beep off, and because it's so common sense, but it's not common practice. It's so not common practice, especially in this industry. By the way, our tagline for our business is "Be remembered." You know,
See, that's good. That's
you gotta
good.
be
Just
Yeah.
going
remembered.
back to the
It's-
basics.
I feel like y'all gotta have a little bit more jab with you. Yeah, like y'all have just a little jab of
Yeah, be
energy,
remembered.
like-
Be remembered. You're just saying it
Yeah.
feels a little hallmark.
You should have.
Yeah.
You should
You
have
don't-
heard.
you're
You
not
should have heard this
Hallmark.
guy's. I was critiquing him last night because about his pitch. Should I tell him
'Cause
what
that's
you
what
were going to
brothers
say?
do.
What you were going to say? Your
Which part?
opening line.
Oh, my opening line. Go ahead. Yeah, tell him. Why not?
You said
my opening line was
today.
Today or
No.
yesterday?
Before we changed
Before
it.
we changed it, my opening line for today's talk would have been like, "You ever heard that saying? If you don't appreciate your spouse, someone else will." The same thing goes for our customers.
Oh no! Yeah,
I was like, that's a bit much. That's a
I
bit
feel like
much.
that would have hit.
I don't know. I do too. What did it end up being?
It ended-
Appreciation is at the central.
Yeah, right.
You went full
You
yeah.
made it
business
all
on it.
sterile.
Yeah.
No, what did it end up?
It ended up being.
It went to. I think you. What
If
you.
you'd agree with me that
By a show of hands,
And-
how many of you agree with me that in today's competitive space, it
It's
is imperative to be remembered? You know,
Ah.
because it's so.
It is.
There's
That's
a
the
lot of
business-
competition
that's the
out there.
business
Yeah,
version.
that's the business
This
person.
guy's our wordsmith.
He
over
is. He's
here.
like, I'm the doc. I don't really do anything. He's like, hold on.
Let
Would
me-
you agree with me? By show of hands.
Yeah.
He gets all proper about it.
He's like, who
His-
needs ChatGPT when
his
you got
English
me?
is perfect.
You know? Yeah.
So tell me, like, more practically, what I'm a customer, right?
Yeah.
I buy a car. The dealer, is a dealer car's client. What's happening?
Bro, let me tell you, it's so streamlined, it's so amazing. So you go in and you buy a car, you pick your car, you go in the finance office and you're signing your paperwork. Finance manager hits sold or delivered or whatever system they use. It triggers 5 years of personalized cards to that customer, to you. So for the next 5 years, we're sending you birthday cards, we're sending you car anniversary cards, Christmas cards, holiday cards, customer appreciation cards, and the whole time it's just about loving you. It's everything you wish your salespeople were doing at the dealership, which is taking the time to tell the customer that they're important, taking the time to say, hey, listen, we see you, thanks for buying from us. And let me tell you, in all reality, you're not worth one deal, right? Like, we buy a car every 3 to 4 years, 3 to 5 years, we get the itch to go buy. That
Unless
means
you buy it from me, then every 6 months, baby.
well, you get it. So that means in 10 years, you're going to buy 3 cars. You're married, so your spouse is going to buy 3 cars. You got a 16-year-old that's going to be of age, so that's 3 cars.
I do,
There
actually.
is, I'm telling you, bro, so that means one person is worth 12 transactions. But the sad part about it is I collect your money, I make my little bit of money on that transaction, and I move on to go sell another car, and I never talk to you again. And I assume you're going to be loyal.
Right.
Like, I earned it.
And you're disappointed if you're not like,
I'm all butthurt, yeah.
Hey, you gave me a bunch of money once. How come you didn't give me a bunch of money a second time?
Yeah.
Right, and
Right.
Even with new car franchise dealers, I mean, this business that we have is really good for everyone. on every sector. But even with the new car franchises, they live and die by their CSI, right? To get that good CSI from customers. And then that retention of bringing them back to their service department, asking for a referral. So it's endless. The possibilities are endless with what kind of campaigns we can launch and grow
And
the
we do
business
it like
from
a
within.
ninja, bro. Let me tell you, we do it like a ninja. And let me tell you why. Because the first half, the first half of this.
so bad.
Oh, man.
I want the
All I can think about
infomercial
is the
right
infomercial.
now.
Well, let me tell you, the first half, all we do is tell you how important you are and how special you are.
Oh,
And it's your
man.
birthday, so bring your car in. Let me wash it for you on your date night with your wife or whatever it is. And then the second half, right, that time where it's like 3-4 years,
Maybe
our
it's
language
time.
starts changing. Yeah, we're like, listen, I need you now, bro. I need you to bring that car in. Let me see it. I want to drive it. Let me put a number on it for you. I know you've been thinking about that purple
Whatever.
Daytona or whatever it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And at that point, you have earned their business without them even coming in. You know,
Big
'cause-
difference between selling someone a car and then earning their business as a client for life. You know, but really it's not that big of a difference, honestly. I think the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is, what, 2 millimeters, right? Just going that extra step, that extra mile.
Boom.
I had to end it there
Drop
because
it.
we ended. Guys, Aladdin, Eric, thank you so much for spending time with us and inspiring us all to just be a little bit better and caring for people.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank
2
you guys.
millimeters.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you,
You
so
guys
much,
are
brothers.
awesome.
Thanks for listening to the Amplify podcast, brought to you by Reuters Events and ASOTU. For more engaging episodes like this, subscribe or follow on your favorite podcast platform. You can learn more about our hosts, Paul J. Daly and Cal Mountseer, by visiting ASOTU.com.